Oh my goodness. Here we go. Hello. Welcome to the Smit Hole. My name is Smitty. It is time for a brand new Rock Radar album reaction and technically review. I'm definitely going to give my thoughts, and I have a feeling my thoughts are going to be really, really positive because it is the brand new Biffy Clyro album, Futique. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that. Futique. And highly anticipated by yours truly. I know Biffy fans are fucking stoked to listen to this. They've already listened to this. That's why they're checking this reaction out. But look, you're not aware. This is your first time with me and Biffy Clyro. How we started versus where we are now. You know, I started with the Biffy Metallica cover, and it was a twofer. And I'd never heard of Biffy Clyro, and I said I want to see who does the better Metallica cover. And Biffy fans came out in force and said, check this fucking band out, idiot. They were a lot nicer than that. And ended up doing a chronological album reaction series, including the movie soundtrack, including the B-side compilation albums, and live stuff too, unplugs and live shit reactions, all available on the tubes. And I've fallen in love with this band. We're in my top tier bands of all time now at this point. It's my mission in life to turn more people onto this band, including my brother. I've mentioned him in videos before, and I've got him into that band. I've got other friends into that band, and I'm going to continue the album reaction. And a real quick shout out, because I do have this autographed picture of Biffy that was sent to me by Liz, a sub on the channel who has been here a while. She sent me this autographed picture of Biffy along with the loveliest note. So first of all, thanks, Liz. It's been sitting in the Smit Hole for about a year now. And now it's going to be, as we here with me, I have Biffy Clyro with me as we're going to listen to new Biffy Clyro. So A Little Love has been previously reacted to. I listened to Hunting Season on my own. There's been one other single release, and I said, I'm not going to listen to that yet. So this is my first time with Futique from Biffy Clyro. Let's farkin' go. And again, for album reactions, I say I try to keep it to a minimum pauses, like one per song, but we all know I'm chatty as fuck. So let's roll. A Little Love. And I've listened to this a bunch since the release as well. And I really think I love this song so much more than I did on the first listen. It's really so damn fun. And real quick, I want to include my brother's thoughts on this, my brother Levi, because he is the one musical template, the one musical moral compass that I say, hey, you got to check this out. And sometimes he will, sometimes he won't, sometimes he'll like it, sometimes he'll hate it. And Biffy Clyro is one of those bands, again, that I tried to get him into forever, and I finally fucking got him into it. Had it on in the apartment. He came over for a minute and checked out, and I had live Biffy Clyro going, and he's been down the rabbit hole ever since. And I'm like, hey, send me your thoughts, because I thought it'd be fun to include on this reaction. And I said, just give me a quick thought. And he said, well, good blend of pop and hardcore punk, prog quality songwriting, music, essentially Scottish Foo Fighters. And I said, that's pretty good. But we were talking about Biffy Clyro at length on our camping trip that we just had, and they're just a feel-good band. And I hadn't really thought of that before. You know, he said they just make you feel fucking good. Of course, it's great rock and roll and great, and great songwriting. But they're a feel-good band, man. Their music makes you feel fucking positive and good and happy, essentially. And Simon Neil said that this album specifically is kind of like a warm hug. Just like a hug. And I fucking dig it. And it's fucking dancey, Now, Hunting Season, which I've heard before. Heard already? I don't know if I've added this to any playlists or not, but I don't know why, because I really liked it. The fucking outro specifically. That bass line too. Positive this is the first time I've listened to it without or with headphones on rather, and that fucking bass line is just sitting there all fuzzy and fun.
Judge, you think you're so special. Is there something I don't know? 'Cause people that you barely know find you so insufferable. You're a pump action fella with an addiction to the show. So come on, give it to me. I'll play along. Give it to me. Hunting season, so you best watch out. Hunting season, they will snuff you out. Any meaning starts to all die out. Just a number, so they hunt you down. I'm running out of ways to explain that this is gonna happen again. I tried writing letters, I auditioned for your show. They really wanna cut you off, make sure no other person finds out. They call it conjecture, but it quickly becomes fact.
Yeah, that's a fun-ass groove, man. I mentioned that I have heard the song already, and the outro is super fun. And it just got me thinking about, like, I've said it on other reactions, and like, great rock and roll has great sections. And if there's one thing that Biffy Clyro excels at, it is just having great sections, and there's fucking songs, man. Some of them are a lot of times, some of them are really, really too brief. I'm like, why didn't you keep going there? But I mean, they just have a fucking knack for just putting so many cool things in like a package of 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever.
Hunting season, so you best watch out. Hunting season, they will snuff you out. Any meaning starts to all die out. Just a number, so they hunt you down.
Yeah, it's fucking fun and spacey. Yeah, they just have a knack for everything. Shot one. Whoa.
I'm on the outside, but looking in, figuring out now what could have been. You only get one shot, and that is your experience. You only get one shot, and that's what makes it serious. Because it's always touching.
So far, the production on this album is fucking stellar sonically. There's so many cool things going on, so many nuances and different channels. It's fucking fantastic. Way to go, whoever was in charge of that.
To make something beautiful, you have to lose all control. Love is all that matters, but it also shatters. I can recall
And that
lives
key, the way it, I don't know terms. I'm trying to come up with the fucking term. The way it progresses probably is the right term. That do is very Stranger Things. And it's getting me stoked for that show to come back too. You know, we can't have Biffy Clyro on the soundtrack. It's a little later in time.
Smothered in smoke as I breathe again. You only get one shot, and that is your experience. You only get one shot, and that's what makes it serious. Because it's always touch and go. To make
know I don't have lyrics up a lot of times when I listen to songs. When I do reactions, I actually tried to bring the lyrics up right there, but they're not available on Spotify at this moment. And I did and have been relating to this lyrically as well, even though I don't really know what the fuck they're saying. Weird. This is the thing, too, with Biffy. So many times, I'm liking this musically, but it's not as dynamic as some of their other songs, you know? It's a little simpler and just kind of sits there and doesn't do a whole lot. But for me, that's when, like, Simon's lyrics take over a lot of times. And you just start listening to the words rather than listening to the music, and really relating to this one lyrically, too. True Believer coming up.
How about now? Do you want to be forgiven for the fucking millionth time?
Think about relating to things lyrically. Jesus Christ, man. Bring that back all the way for the millionth fucking time.
Do you want to be forgiven for the fucking millionth time?
Brilliant, actually.
If you don't believe, then what's the difference? Unless you read between the lines.
Woo!
How about now, son? Where's your giant falls forbidden? Sacrifice and hit the light. Know your place and pay attention. But please ignore the warning signs. We both know only hope. I'm not devout, just a true believer. Never in doubt, such a true believer. So how are you feeling now? Are you still so fucking proud? And never in doubt, you've been surrounded, and you tried to reason all that to the ground. How about now?
Man, this is fun.
I don't know how, son. Do you want to live forever? Do nothing for the final time. Quit to hide, so to remember. Find a future worth your while.
And I'm into this fucking song. That groove is fantastic. Just getting it, essentially throwing me into a little trance. Just thinking about how fucking awesome this band is. You ever do that? You know what I mean? When you're sitting there listening to your favorite band and you're listening to the music. I mean, if you're like me at all, you're saying, Jesus Christ, how are these guys so fucking good? This is another great thing about that I love, that I've done this whole chronological album reaction thing. All of the other ones I've done have already been out, and people have had time to listen to them and digest them in their own time. And then when I react, they're like, okay, let's see what he thinks of this. Now we're kind of experiencing it together, and that's pretty fucking awesome, man. Just getting that fresh perspective from this band that you love and new stuff you've never heard before. But do you sit there and think about your favorite band and ask yourself these questions? Because I sure as fuck do. Let's keep going. Shut up.
Both noticed our greatest weakness. I'm not devout, just a true believer. Never in doubt, such a true believer. So how are you feeling now? Are you still so fucking proud? And never in doubt, you've been surrounded.
Great choice. Great choice. And that was one of the only times. I mean, there's been Biffy stuff that I haven't really liked before. A couple albums that I've been like, some songs that I'm like, It's like, I don't love everything. And that was a part where I was just like, okay, I'm over it. Whatever the chorus was, something about love, and I was like, okay, I'm over it. I'm ready for something different. And boom, they go into this what sounds like it's going to be some gnarly breakdown outro kind of thing. Anyway, I didn't hate it. I was just kind of over the repetitiveness of it, and they gave me the reprieve that I wanted. So let's fucking keep it rolling. Only love has it. Man, they love throwing you for fucking loops, don't they? Let's go back a little bit. Was that a xylophone? Just fucking ding, 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 ding.
Do you want to be forgiven for the fucking millionth time?
Nice callback.
If you don't believe, then what's the difference? Unless you read between the lines.
Oh man, fantastic. Now goodbye. And here's the thing. I'm recording this album reaction the day the album's released. What was also released was the video for the single Goodbye. And I said, you know what? Let's just react to the video. We'll make it part of the album reaction, and then we can have 2 for 1, And then we can knock 2 birds out with 1 stone. Let's watch that video. All right, the official video for Goodbye, part of the Futique album reaction. And before I do that, I just want to mention something to people that have followed the channel for some time, and kind of just give you an update on where I'm at as far as like videos and content and things, and that that you've heard me talk about. The Smitty Learns Irish podcast was my bucket list stream. It's not really going to work out the way I had hoped. I couldn't raise the money that I was hoping, close to 40 grand, to tour Ireland for a year, and that's okay. I'm still going to try to work it out in some way, shape, or form in the future. Maybe a little different sort of presentation on that, and length of stay, things like that. And, I wanted to build the podcast to something sustainable, and that was how I was going to raise the money. And I kind of took a step away from it for a little bit, but I really missed doing the talking rock music and doing Rock Radar reactions and just doing the podcast. So it's all basically back to hobby status at this point, and that's kind of just where I'm at. So if you're digging any of that, you want to check out any of the other stuff I got, any of the previous reactions, those are available still, obviously, but I got rid of the Patreon page, and I really, really, really appreciate all of the support from especially Biffy Clyro fans over the last few years, man. It really, really means a lot. And that's, again, all my stuff is just now available on YouTube, and that's okay. I'm cool with that shit. Goodbye, Biffy Clyro. Hopefully not.
I'm out of reach, you're out of bed. We can't avoid it, it'll bite in the end. Yesterday's over, so let's not pretend. We can start over, have things to defend. I'm gonna leave here, explaining I know how I betrayed you and covered it up. I'll fall on my knees, I'll fall on my sword. No one will ever love you like I did before. Goodbye, my love. It was too much, but never
Talk about relatable lyrics, man. They just have a way. So many times, they just get you. You know, this song is going to wreck me emotionally at some point in my life. I know this. I don't think it's going to be right now. I'm not necessarily feeling it, but I'm not in the mood to feel it. You know what I mean? It's one of those where you're just like, if you're in the mood and it hits you at the right time, waterworks. And this is absolutely beautiful. It's also kind of my dream way to go. You know, there's lots of people terrified by space, and it is a terrifying concept to be out there with nothing, but just like floating out into space. You know, you're like, I'm just going to like fade away as I watch the fucking earth in front of me. It's kind of rad sounding. So Simon Neil is living my dream out. I don't know if he's going to die. Hopefully he doesn't, you know, like gravity. Like some people are scared of that. And gravity was terrifying, but there's just something about floating through space, you know?
Faraway station, a stranger in a coat. You're my salvation, waiting in the cold. An audible screech, a visible groan. I tried my best to build us a home. I'm done repeating, but then again, no. The more that I do it, it becomes habitual. It falls on deaf ears, hope falls to the floor. No one knows anything, I know that for sure. Goodbye, my love. It was too much but never enough. Goodbye, my lover. Why did we even bother? Goodbye, forever. But it hurts. Goodbye to everyone.
Damn.
I'll miss you all. I'll miss you all. I'll miss you all. I'll miss you all. I'll bless you all. I'll bless you all. I'll bless you all. I'll bless you all. Goodbye, my love. It was too much but never enough.
Yeah, this song, it almost got me, man. Just the goodbye, the blast off, the whole thing, especially with the visual right there. And as you know, I'm not typically a video guy, but this is fucking fantastic. And it's just making me feel all sorts of ways. And just absolutely beautiful. With a power that really only Biffy Clyro can deliver. And so many impact moments. I say that a lot. Impact moments, man. Fuck. Feck.
Goodbye, my lover. Why did we even bother? Goodbye, forever. But it hurts. Goodbye to everyone.
Man, that was fantastic. Yet another solid album from Biffy Clyro. What are we, 4 songs in at this point? Or 5 songs in at this point? And the quality just keeps going up and up and up and up, man. Fantastic. All right, let's keep going with the album. Friendshipping. Oh. Hang on, let me pause. Let me bring it back. What the fuck is that? Ooh. And that sounds like, I don't want to say it sounds like it because I think they're ripping them off, but it has a similar vibe as Little Sister from Queens of the Stone Age, their fucking cowbell song. And it sounded that in it, and it kind of, it's inescapable to have similar sounding grooves at some time. But I said when I first started listening to this band that they're like this generation's Queens of the Stone Age, and they're just fucking kind of sound like Queens of the Stone Age.
Tell me all that you care about and everyone that you love. Share a secret that no one knows. I'll keep it and we'll seal it with blood. Does it make you uncomfortable to explore all your vulnerabilities? Who's ever gonna stoop so low? I love you, so I'll let you know. I thought we shared everything, the way we laughed, the way we sang. When we would dream out loud. You locked me in, I won't lock you out. Friendships come and friendships go. Some we miss and some we don't. I'm not ready to decide. I'm not ready to decide. But you chose. We were lucky to be close. Everything can be poisonous. A high enough dose. Everyone could be dangerous if you let them get in too close. We only see what we want to see. Ignore all responsibilities. Who's ever gonna stoop so low? Come here and I'll let you know. I thought we shared everything, the way we laughed, the way we sang. When we would dream out loud. You locked me in, I won't lock you out. Friendships come and friendships go. Some we miss and some we don't.
Yep, relatable again.
Decide, I'm not ready to decide, but you chose. We were lucky to be close. It was never a secret at all. It was never a secret at all. Friendships come and friendships go. Some we miss and some we don't. I'm gonna have to take sides. I'm gonna have to take sides. 'Cause you
I want to get an obligatory pause in and say again, I'm relating the fuck out of this song, and there's a lot of lines in there that are making me think of my recent departure from social media, aside from YouTube, which is similar to, I mean, it's kind of a social media, but it's not. Not the same thing. I mean, there's comment sections, but I can kind of escape that if I want. But I mean, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that shit, I deleted all of it. I just couldn't take it anymore. It was awful. Just the way, and it had been a plan for some years. After the Irish pubcast was done, I was like, you know what? Once I'm done promoting my podcast that I'm trying to do, I'm out. I'm done. I hate this fucking shit. And once the pubcast was not really a reality anymore, I said, no better time than the present. And it's been 2 months, and I fucking don't miss it one single bit. It's glorious. I never think about getting on there. I don't have notifications. I still do for certain things, but like, you get it, right? It's amazing. So to people like Liz that like Smitty blocked me. Liz, I did not block you. You know, I simply deleted my social media, and that was for my own mental health. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to do those things. Let's continue with friendshipping into Woe Is Me, Wow Is You.
to exquisite black. I stole a crescent moon, you'll never get it back. And now I'm all alone. It's not ideal to be shunned, but I hope that it's worth it. I've seen the shine, I've seen the cracks. I know the toll it takes, that weight upon my back. It's compressed all my bones. You're all starting to move on, but I won't admit it. I can see a bright light. Stick it out, receding in the distance. I never reach it in time. No, I'm not coming home. I'll be out here till I'm done, and I won't ever settle. Stick it out. I've seen the black and I've seen the white. Stick it out. I hold my leftist hand, I'm in it from my right. Virtually
Wow, that's so
comatose.
fucking unique and weird.
So
Trying to figure that out. That stick it out. It's almost chaotic in my brain. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's not. I feel that it's a super smart band. They put songs together really, really well, so I would assume whatever they're doing is intentional. But it sounds totally out of place. You know, sounds really chaotic.
I'm not coming home. I'll be out here till I'm done, and I won't.
I mean, I can kind of see it. Woe is me, wow is you. I mean, I could see it being an internal sort of monologue debate, you know, and that voice coming in at the wrong time.
I won't ever settle. Stick it out. I've seen the black and I've seen the white. Stick it out. I hold my leftist hand, I'm in it from my right. Virtually comatose. So I reach out for someone, but I know I still won't settle. This is too special. We believe in the concept. We defy the impossible. We undertook the research and watched it play out. This ship is built to last. Woe is me, woe is you. This ship
That's awesome. That's really fucking clever and fun. I think that they do that. That they did that. I had another thought that was halfway good, and that escaped me. But now I remember. Like, this reminds me of Jaggy Snake in a way, where that intro, that first section to Jaggy Snake is fucking screamy, and I remember reacting to it and just fucking laughing and just being like, what the fuck is going on? I hope this changes soon. And it did, and it built to, like, Jaggy Snake, to me, that end melody. It's escaping me right now. I could look it up and listen, but I'm not going to. If you know it, you know. Where it's just super catchy and super melodic, and I get way into it. And this is kind of similar, where you started out kind of weird, like, what the fuck? But I can feel that melody and that thing building that they do. That thing, the Biffy thing. And that woe is me, wow is you thing is really fun too. built to last. Damn Skippy. Billy. Why did I say Billy? I have no idea. I was trying to come up with something witty there. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. That was really fun, man. And just super catchy. And it didn't build kind of like I was hoping, expecting it to build, but still really fun. You know, and I listen to any of my album or watch any of my album reactions. And I say, how many duds are on this album? And so far, dud free yet again for Biffy Clyro. Let me get a coffee refresh and then we'll get into the last part of this album. All right, here we go. Sorry to slurp on camera. It's Chemical. Whoa.
I guess you're stuck in the 70s, and you're desperate for everyone to know. You're flying higher than your expertise. Your ignorance is running the show.
I thought when that groove started, that guitar started after that pretty fucking awesome intro that I'm going to back up and listen to again, I thought that was going to be super fast, super kind of crunchy almost. And I kind of halfway expect them to do that because it's so suited for it, that part right there. And see if I still feel the same way here in a second. In a few seconds. Oh, come on.
I guess you're stuck in the 70s,
Yeah.
and you're desperate for everyone to know. You're flying higher than your expertise. Your ignorance is running the show. We're closer to 2070, where there's an absence of everything you know. You're sinking into eternity. It's comical, comical, comical. So make your mistakes while you can. You're still fucking breathing. These dreams are not chemical. They're only coming straight from the heart. Lean into me and never let go. So take a breath and think about us.
Yeah, that's fun. Woo.
With some restraint and some
Woo.
mystery.
Back a second.
From the heart. Lean into me and never let go. So take a breath and think about us. With some
Hi.
restraint and some mystery.
Man,
And an absence of little body blows. You'll get chewed up.
I don't know if I've heard that one in Biffy's Bag O' Tricks, but now they can put that one in that bag because that was fucking fantastic.
The scenery. Show one regret and everyone knows. Yeah, you say shit too easily. With the consequences starting to show. You're worse than you've ever been. It's logical, logical, logical. Your reach built before you could stand. You're still fucking seething. These dreams
I just came to a conclusion. I've been on the fence for a while. Because I'm trying to figure out why the fuck Biffy Clyro is not bigger in the United States. You know what I mean? I think Biffy Clyro fans wonder that. Why the fuck don't people in the United States know who this band is? Everybody that I play this fucking band for is like, oh my God, this is amazing. Why? I don't know. And again, you don't know, I was on active rock radio, the fucking wheelhouse for a band like this, for 15 years. You know, looking at the charts all the time, seeing what songs you're going to add. What does the research say about this new fucking song? It was one of the things after leaving radio that I'm just like, why haven't I heard this? Why isn't this in front of my face constantly? Why aren't songs like Golden Rule played on fucking rock radio? Have been playing? Why hasn't it been playing for 15 years? Point of the fucking story is this. Americans are so fucking close-minded. Because I'm a firm believer that if they hear people sing in a not American English accent, especially playing like rock and roll, they go, ew. It's the same thing with like Irish bands. And I'm positive this is why Americans only listen to Irish music. Not all Americans, mind you, but a lot. Listen to Irish music on St. Patrick's Day and not any other time of the year because they don't like hearing the Irish accent. It's the same thing with the Scottish accent. I am fucking positive that that's why bands don't get love here in the States because people will go, ew. Not like a lot of people, but the people in charge. You know what I mean? Be like, it sounds Scottish. I don't know if anybody wants to fucking hear that. You know, people making the decisions. Fucking stupid shit. Anyway, that's my tangent. And could be the reason. Might have a little bit to do with it, but it still fucking pisses me off. Still pisses me off. Like I was the guy on radio that would play this shit, you know? And that's one of the only reasons I wish I was back on. So I could play Biffy fucking Clyro. No, 1001.
How have you been? How would I know? It's been a while since we were close. You've taken your leave, it's the easy way out. Next time can we stop it tumbling down? This is how we broke. This is how we broke. I always knew when I was wrong, but I never said sorry. Now I'd say it 1001.
Sounds like emotional health to me. Not to get in too deep of a rant early on in this song, but what was the fucking lyric that I completely forgot? Oh. I used to never say I'm sorry. Now I say I'm sorry all the time because I see value in apologizing to people. I've run into people so much where if I apologize for something I did or said, because sometimes I'm an asshole, sometimes I fuck up, and sometimes I'm wrong. Oops, sorry. Seeing people have this reaction to it where they don't know how to take an apology. And they also don't know how to give them. But when somebody actually apologizes, I think people take that for weakness. Anyway, not to go on a rant. Yet another relatable lyric.
I always hoped that I could change, try and write a different story, but I made all the same mistakes. Where have you been? How have you grown? The way I behaved, I knew all along. Eventually, you're beginning to shine. You're breathing it in, trying hard not to spit it out. But this is how we broke. This is how we broke. I always
want to pause before we flow into Dearest Amygdala. We'll go with that. This is a great example of why it's really, for someone with ADHD to be doing reactions, where this is such a beautifully written song, lyrically especially. I'm really getting into the lyrics, but they just trigger the thoughts and trigger the memories, and all of a sudden my brain is in another narrative, and I'm not doing a fucking reaction video, and I come back to earth to when the song's going on, and still just find myself catching a groove, man, but I kind of was lost there for a solid 90 seconds of that song. But it is absolutely beautiful lyrically, and, triggers the ADHD. Squirrel!
This is how we grow.
Dearest Amygdala. Why am I whispering? Huh.
Call me, make me a better man. Believe me, doing the best I can. Dearest Amygdala, what are you doing to me? I'm trying to placate you, double my dose up every week. All of my dreams, I've been chasing them down since I was 17. An irrational disease that's spreading between you and me. But I'm never gonna give this up.
Whoa.
I'm never gonna give it.
Psych! First of all, great example again, where sections, and I was like, I don't know if I like this beginning. I don't really know how I feel about this. I know that I'm going to hear it more times, and it's going to be a little more catchy to my brain. But when it switched up there, really just kind of took me in a fucking awesome direction, and I really liked it. But I forgot my other point that I had. Let's continue.
Dearest Amygdala, what are you doing to me? I'm trying to placate you, double my dose up every week. All of my dreams, I've been chasing them down since I was 17. An irrational disease that's spreading between you and me. But I'm never gonna give this up.
Oh, yeah.
Never gonna
Psych,
give
because
it.
I thought they were going to fucking hammer it right there, and they just tricked me, man. I was ready for it and everything.
But I'm never gonna give this up. I'm never gonna give it up. Too much will never be enough. Too much can never be enough. When part of the ceiling falls down, the floor starts to slip like you're crying. Cast out before you were found. I had it the wrong way around. The wrong way is just another way. The right way is just another way.
Yeah, nice reprieve. I gotta say, I'm not really enjoying this song really that much. I hate to say it, but every once in a while, even my favorite bands ever come out with a song or on an album where I'm like, it's kind of the same so far. It just hasn't done a lot for me. I'm really enjoying this section though, with that lead really subtly in the background there. I'm really enjoying that lead, this section specifically. Whoa, amygdala. There we go. Sorry. Amygdala, I don't really know how I like that, really, at all. That out section was the best part, by far, for me. For some reason, that chorus just did not catch. And I don't know why. It should have, probably. It's I don't know. Anyway, wasn't my favorite, but we're going to get into the last song, Two People in Love, and call this album reaction a wrap, you guys. Thanks for sticking with me, by the way. Let's go. What is that? What is that? I've been enjoying this. I want to stress that right now. But I just kind of caught myself in a groove, and I wasn't really paying attention to the song. Just thinking about the groove, as weird as it sounds. But let me bring this back a little bit. What is happening right now? Sounds really, really interesting. I'm trying to figure out what that is. I feel like it's a guitar, but what exactly they're doing there. Just a guitar, Smith. Just a guitar. I like that they repeat those lyrics like that, you know, just to kind of, I love how they sync the message in. They do that on so many songs where that impact moment, you know, sometimes the impact moment is a section, sometimes it's a repeated lyric over and over and over again, you know. That's how they get you to believe it. You know, throw your propaganda my way, Biffy Clyro. The shift. Yeah, man, I don't know how to describe that last part and how it made me feel. Like, it was epic as fuck. I loved it, first of all. Of course, it was totally unexpected. They always throw shit at me and you that you're like, oh, I didn't see that coming. I expected something totally different. I don't know how to say a classic Biffy style outro, but I think you know what I'm talking about. It was that, but it wasn't that. And I don't know how else to describe it. It seemed totally out of left field, something I've never heard Biffy Clyro do. Just that they've done symphonic sort of things before, but it was, I don't know, it was the way it was composed was well fucking done regardless. And so is this album. I don't even want to say that last song was a dud. It just wasn't my favorite. It didn't suck. I'm not saying that, but every other fucking song, man, was at least solid or better. That song was solid up until that last part, which brought it into the next fucking level of awesome. But some songs were just solid. A lot of songs were fantastic. A couple fucking songs were great, which is kind of what I expect from Biffy Clyro. Fantastic. Thank you for joining me on this yet another journey for Biffy Clyro. Futique is a fantastic album. It's going to go into my collection and into my heart forever and ever. Hey, thanks for following me and supporting me for all of the things. And I appreciate you. So please like the video. You want to see more from me. Got the podcast still available. And you want to hear me yap about things and talk shit, then that's where you can find me. I'll be here doing my thing. Thank you, guys.
So long, sucker.
Good night, everybody!
I am so sorry for everything that has happened.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, all right, I'll see you guys there. By the bar and get your face, huh? Get me paid, bitch! Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog. I love y'all very much. Peace out! Good night, ladies. Good night, sir. What
the hell? Everything!